Wrong way. There.
Doyen is already in.
Fuck yes. All right. Are we going? Can you hear us? Are we glitching too bad? Oh, we already glitched once. Look at that. This is horrible. Whoop whoop,
You're
Dorian.
getting messages.
Oh, fuck.
What? Whoop, whoop. Can you hand me my two little tubes over there?
What?
My nasal stick and my chapstick.
All right. Are we coming through okay? Does it look like?
It looks clear.
Yeah.
I look bright as fuck.
All right. Well, whoop whoop. Welcome back to LHRPG, motherfuckers.
I'm back at it again.
In the white vans.
Damn, Danielle. Oh my god.
A lot of y'all don't know what that shit. That's old school.
And
How sad is it that that's old school?
I want y'all to all get in the comments with the message.
See that?
With the message, Dan, your tank. She'll get it. Sorry, it's chapped. It's allergy season for me.
So,
Dorian is in this bitch already.
Yeah, I know. I already shouted him out before we did the intro shit.
Oh, bet.
You don't listen. So, what did we do today, sister?
We played a new system.
Yeah, and how do we like it so far?
I like it. It's a lot more rudimentary than what we're used to, but it
Very
also made
basic.
it. Yeah, but that also made it easier to learn and catch on quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I said, all the rules are 2 sheets of paper.
Now, was this one wasn't it like custom from Brennan?
It's based off of existing. He just tweaked the rules.
Yeah. I thought it worked great.
The system and the adventure
are
called Never Stop Blowing Up from Dimension 20. You guys might know it. And essentially what it is the kids on bike system with a few caveats.
Yeah.
One of the major ones being the blowing up mechanic that does not exist in Kids on Bikes.
Right. Ooh, quick little message to the ones that played tonight. In case you forgot to do so, make sure you have whatever inspiration you had left over written down.
Oh, okay, no, you're moving. I thought we were glitched, but it's just me like this.
Because I believe we had a couple of players that still had inspiration tokens left. Don't want you to lose out on that.
Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Engage while I'm doing this, please. It's live.
Okay. See, I rely on you mostly for the foundation because you're the one that does all the research on
I'm
it.
a bit fucking busy.
It was very different. I will say that much. It was. We're used to either D&D, which is very fantasy and more combat based, or Call of Cthulhu, which is like real world but with supernatural and more so investigative based. Every once in a while we'll throw in something like cyberpunk or alien or whatever. This was really different from anything we've done before. It was essentially
I'm gonna have to hold on to this for a minute.
Okay. It was essentially if you combined the Jumanji movies with Jack Black and Kevin Hart with
Last Action Hero.
Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Straight up.
And it was a lot of fun. It really was. It was very meta. There was a lot of moments that got a little confusing though.
We're about 2/3 of the way through it.
Yeah. So we're essentially our characters are stuck in other characters.
Yes.
So we kept he, she, they, fuck, whatever. It got very confusing very fast.
Very, very fast. It says we have 3 people in here. I know Doyen's in here. Who else is in here? Get in the fucking comments.
Get in the comments. Shout out Brendan Lee Mulligan. Again, he gave us this shit.
Brendan gives us a lot of content.
He does. He is.
Shout out to the godfather of RPGs, Brendan Lee Mulligan.
I will eventually either play or run a game with the Noble Knight.
I would love nothing more than that.
Absolutely.
However, would you like to take us on a tour of how this began?
Once upon a time.
No,
No, wrong
that's
series.
After.
God damn it. So we started.
I can't believe you've done this.
We
She
started.
knocked over the box of doom, y'all.
Knock over the tower of the box of doom.
That's part of the. It's a box. Hand me that fucking thing. Is this not a box?
Tis
Tis it not a box?
it. It's the tism for me.
Here's the tray that it sits on. Tis that not a box?
Any hoosers. So we started out in the year 2024. Getting to know our characters a little bit while they watched some movies. So we had mine was Robin Harrington, and yes, our Stranger Things fans will get the joke.
We
get
don't
the
have
reference.
Stranger Things fans. We didn't make Stranger Things.
Our fellow Stranger Things fans.
You got to put that word fellow.
So like her personality was straight up Robin Buckley, but I wanted to make it a little different slightly. So her name was Robin Harrington.
And what was her roommate's name?
Russell.
No, the other one.
Steve Buckley. Oh, and she called everybody dinguses.
Well, at first she did.
Yeah.
And then for most of the runtime today, she was just freaking the fuck out and being confused.
Nobody
because
asked
for-
about the
For
thing.
some reason, she decided to be the only player who knows nothing about the movie character she's jumping into, which I think is a very nice touch and sets her apart from everyone and makes it more fun. But mechanically, it's not very beneficial.
No, but it did make some great RP.
It did. And I'm a sucker for good RP.
Right, same.
Like, I'm sure you've noticed, this is a very story-focused one shot. We have our action sequences, but it's been very story-driven.
Oh, yeah.
Most of today has been them trying to figure out exactly what they have to do, because I did not lay a straight path out for them. I dropped them in their movie scenes in media res and said, what do you do? This is what's happening. What do you do? And they have had to figure out where to go from there every step of the way. So I'm very proud of you guys for getting as far as you've gotten.
Literally the only one of the action movies from the list that she picked as a favorite was Atomic Brunette. And it wasn't because she liked the film. It was because she thought that the Atomic Brunette was hot.
And that's the only one that's not even mentioned in this one.
And so, like,
Do you like how I brought in Tough Kill?
I like, so like her, we all opened up watching a movie of the character we would soon inhabit. And the reason Robin was watching was because Steve was making her.
Steve loves Santo Patron.
He does.
So Santo Patron, real quick before we get too into it, I'm going to break this down for him. Santo Patron, we'll do this for all the ones we covered, is essentially like a parody of James Bond. It's like this world's version of 007.
Yeah. Only I go by 001.
001.
It's another Stranger Things nod.
Yes. Okay, and who?
And typically he's like, okay, if you took the dude, your table's magic.
One. That's the heater.
It was funny.
You
though.
should like turn that more toward us.
I will. One sec. So if you took the comedy from Austin Powers with the suaveness of James Bond and the fight sequences from Kingsman, you would have Greg Stocks.
Yes.
To the T that his catchphrase is "Man maketh," and anybody sing.
Okay. Wait. Oh, it's glitching bad.
Is it?
Yeah. It's catching up now.
Okay.
It's still glitching bad though.
All right.
I apologize for the shitty quality. My internet sucks, y'all. Let them all. Right there. Like when we watch this back, we're probably not going to be able to fucking hear half of it.
Don't you just love those ones?
Oh, they're my favorite.
Oh, absolutely.
They're my fucking
There's been a couple
favorite.
that have been so bad we've had to just completely record all over again and upload.
But we're going to roll with it while it's going because we're rolling now.
Lean with it, roll with it.
It's rock with it.
I know, I
motherfucker.
did that on purpose. Anywho, Zers,
So what happened with Greg Stocks
in the
in the
opening,
opening?
so when he was actually Greg Stocks,
Yes.
so he was sitting at this poker table with his, as I guess his arch nemesis.
It was the bad guy in that movie.
I don't remember that dude's name. all.
Otto von
Give me
Schreck.
my lighter, please.
Count Otto von Schreck.
So they're playing this game of poker, and witty spy movie banter back and forth.
Mhm.
There's this beautiful woman nearby that is clearly the romantic interest for the film.
But also clearly works for the bad guy.
Mm-hmm. So
Then he's got his enforcer behind him.
when things start to go south, a woman steps up, puts the gun to his back, makes a little winky nod joke in his ear.
About him having big loads.
Yeah. And then so he pulls his famous manners maketh man line and then just completely obliterates everybody in the poker room.
Even the chick.
No,
Okay.
not the chick. Never the chick.
Unless it's poison ivy.
Unless she really fucking deserves it. Then the chick. Anywho.
Like if she goes all John Wick and kills my dog.
Exactly. You hurt the dog, you die.
It's the rule.
It's the rule.
It's the law.
It's like when that one got introduced, first thing I said was, "Oh,
Is it the law?" Oh, we're glad again. I wonder how many times we did. All right. Well, she hasn't texted back in a minute, so you can be the watcher over and watch.
Over the
It's
chat.
glitching. Oh, yeah. See how it's trying to catch up now.
Yeah.
God, the internet's so fucking slow. Let me know when we're back on track before we pick back up.
It looks okay now.
No, because I'm still not
You were looking down at your phone.
right. But now, see how delayed it is. Because
Well, there's always a slight delay.
okay, but we're moving smoothly.
Give it a second. Like I said, there's always a slight delay.
Slight. This is like a fucking minute and a half. Dude, it's yeah,
Okay.
fluid motion. I like it.
See, that's why I did that.
So that means whenever we ask anything to the chat, we'll have to wait a couple minutes to see the
to see if anyone
response.
pops up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we zoom out from the TV
Uh-huh.
to where Robin is sitting on the couch with Steve watching it. And Steve's like, man, this is fucking awesome. And Robin's just sitting there bored, right? This is like the only scene she ends up remembering from this movie. She's so checked out. And their other roommate who works with Robin, Russell, come in. He's like, "Hey, got a call. Do you want to ride with me?" And wait till later, you can come in and just ride with me. It's like, yeah, get me away from this stupid ass movie.
Right.
So
while and before all that was going on,
we met Ty.
yeah, Ty was right before you,
Yep.
right?
Ty Blackthorn.
Yep.
Um,
Strife picked the name.
yeah, I know.
I was like, Blackthorn. That sounds like a medieval name.
I had to make his concept art. So
based off his description, I hope.
yeah,
Who is-
he gave me basics.
Hello, baby. What's wrong? Huh?
My eyes hurt.
Your eyes hurt. Are you sleepy?
No. I tried fixing it with sleeping, but it didn't work.
Hey, would you like a bag of blue Doritos? Does that sound good? Yeah? It's going to cost you.
Where's mommy?
I'm not 100% sure. Here, I'll grab this for you and bring you in there and get you set up. Okay? I'll be right back. You keep talking.
So his movie persona was G13. G13, right?
Are you trying going back to bed?
Getting back to bed? Oh, well, then we need to get you in bed and you can have these in the morning. Okay? Look, I will put them right here on this shelf and you can have them first thing in the morning. Okay? Let's get you tucked in.
G13, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So he was a hacker. Well,
That bag is just
So-
for you, I promise.
our characters were so different from our people. Ty was this, lean but muscularly built black man. Like very obviously what's the word I'm looking for? Masculine, cool. G13 was this scrawny little white guy with glasses who was so scrawny that his clothes like swallowed him. And he was a hacker. So his movie scene was him, I think, hacking into the Pentagon or some shit. Zooms out to Ty sitting at home. Now, Ty didn't work at the video store with us, though. He was a customer. The rest of us all worked at the same place, which was this video store, one of the last ones in the area, going out of business type deal. So he's like the most loyal customer there. His grandma worked there or something like that. So he gets this email notification reminding him of this going out of business party that's going on that afternoon. So he decides to swing down, see if we needed help setting up or anything like that. He caught up with the security lady, Paula, when he got down to the strip mall where we were located. Turns out they were like a thing. His exact words, Strife's exact words, was that Paula was his sugar mama. Well, that leads us into another player. Paula was Tink's character's aunt. And Tink played Yasmina Holloway, I think. She went by Yaz. This rainbow hair girl with a fairy tattoo who was cashier.
Who we at now?
Yaz?
Yeah, the weirdest name out of everyone. But Tink is known. Strife is known for weird names, but he got a Ty I've heard before. Yasmina, I've never heard.
So so I went over Ty,
Mhm.
went over G13, went over Ty going to the video store, running into Paula, which is what segued into Yaz.
So I want people to take notice that up to this point, all of these action movie characters have flawlessly pulled off their respective scenes.
Yeah, because they're just the characters in clips of the
As a matter
movies.
of fact, I seem to recall saying at the beginning of the session, these first few scenes, You're not gonna have to roll. You just tell me what happens.
Right. And her movie counterpart was again the opposite. Big. Okay, picture Kingpin from Spider-Man.
Or Daredevil.
Yeah.
He's actually a Daredevil villain, but
First time I saw him was in.
yeah.
Um.
He's technically a villain for both of them, but I believe he comes from Daredevil.
Right. But picture him with the strength of the Hulk. In a role,
Didn't Tank use him to punch a dude's head pop?
smushed it like a grape. In the role of the Godfather.
Yes.
So he's this big major crime boss, and his name is King Crusher.
Well, yeah, I mean, Kingpin is a crime boss.
Yeah, but not this high ranking.
Yeah.
This is like a mafia don.
Yeah.
So the movie's opening scene for him was at the very end of his last movie, I think.
Yeah.
She was watching it at work.
Uh-huh.
And so it showed this guy he had tied up in this warehouse he was working out of. And his, what is it?
You
Like
guys will be going to next session.
Yeah. His second in command, I think, Meat.
Yeah.
Dad,
Well, baby.
I'm gonna go make dinner.
You haven't eaten?
She was eating nuggies and fries earlier.
Yeah, go ahead and get those chips. Eat the chips, and then after that, lay back down, okay? Did you not eat dinner?
No one cooked up.
What?
Okay, how about this? Get those chips. Can you run them through some of this while I find her something to eat with that, and then I'll be right back.
Yeah, what happened? Because I saw her with
That might have been from
McDonald's
last night.
leftovers.
Yeah, there was shit left from last night. So apparently, none of them fed her today. So keep running them through that. This is live. You come with me, and we'll get you something to eat with them chips, okay?
So
Like a peanut butter sandwich?
it's him and his like second in command, Meat. Right? He's like his like most loyal dude. Interrogating this dude. And I don't remember what was said, but essentially the dude fucked up, right? And so King Crusher did what he was known for, and he punched either side of his head, and his head just like like a grape, right? And then we had this ginger kid guy with big old glasses named Steven. I don't remember his last name. He was played by Nexus. He was the other cashier. So his counterpart is this Vin Diesel dude named Vic Ethanol. So, like Fast and Furious type. So I have not seen a lot of I don't watch Fast and Furious movies. But from what I do know, the opening scene went pretty much like a scene out of a Fast and Furious movie. They were on this Vic and this guy he was fighting with long ass dreads was on the back of this like tankard semi thing, and they were fighting, and Vic slapped him with a Slim Jim. And we thought he meant like the food, but apparently he meant like a car tool called a Slim Jim. I'm not familiar. And then his crew showed up, tossed him a fucking thing. He ended up dangling the dude off the end of the fucking truck, swinging him back and forth, and then yeeted him. And then in the real world, Steven gets a call from his brother. We get some exposition there. I'm going to have to touch on that more with Nitro gets back because I had to step out for a minute, so I missed a bit of that. So Steven and Yaz were the cashiers. And then Ty was a customer. And I worked the back room, the adult room. My job was literally just to sit back there and make sure no one went in there stealing. You know. Yaz stopped her sister and her sister's boyfriend when they started doing donuts in the parking lot by throwing a milkshake towards the car. And then, so NPC wise, in the real world, we had Paula, the security guard, who was Ty's sugar mama and Yaz's aunt. And then we had Yusha, I can't pronounce her name. She was this old lady, is Ty's grandmother, who did she was the bookkeeper and couldn't function technology worth anything. So she literally drew the tables for the invoices by hand. And then we had Russell, the maintenance guy. He was one of my roommates. And then we had Dave, and Dave is like the owner of the place, hence the name of the store being Dave's Video World. We were going out of business in like 2 days, right? So we're planning on doing this going out of business party thing that afternoon. And so when they were going over books and everything, they found this one guy who had racked up like $1,200 worth of late fees for a single book or a single movie he had checked out for 20 years called Never Stop Blowing Up. It was a tape. So Yaz calls the guy, and he's this old dude. Talks like this ancient wizard dude. And she's like, hi, we really need you to take care of these late fees, and asks him to come down and, so he comes down and writes a check for the late fees, and he asks if he can rewind the tape there since he forgot to do it at home. They're like, yeah, that's fine. So he put the tape in this display TV and rewinds it. And once it's rewound, he hit play, which blasted this big ass white light throughout the room. And then we all felt like we were falling through this void. And next thing you know, we're all in these different movie characters. So, like, Yaz opened up in King Crusher's body in his club, dealing with his goons and one of his guys. And then Ty woke up in G13's body, actively trying to hack into something. Steven woke up, was suddenly in Vic's body, and he was in a race, I think, actively. Help me make sure I didn't miss anything.
Well, what'd you say?
Right now, we're at opening our eyes in our new bodies.
You touched on Barcivian?
I couldn't remember his name, but I did over 20 years over one tape.
Mm-hmm.
And Yaz called, and he talked all weird like some wizard dude, and he come in and asked if he could use a check and rewind the tape. So he wrote the check. Yusha? Oh yeah, he flirted with Yusha. He wrote the check. Mentioned how he rewound the tape and then hit play, and we all got blasted by the light, and now we're here. So
that's one of my favorite lines from that scene. Ooh, Spanish. It was clearly not Spanish.
Right? So Vic was like actively in a race, wasn't he?
No, that was not a race.
Oh, was it a chase?
Yes.
He was actively in a chase.
Yeah, the clown bikers were after him.
And Gaz became King Crusher and was actively dealing with one of his runner guys, I think, with his goons all around.
Yeah, they were just dropping off the payment from the fuck up guy.
And then Ty went into G13, who was actively trying to hack into something sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
And I went into Greg, who was actively in an air vent, dressed in janitorial coveralls.
Over a really sweet looking tux, though.
Yes. Needless to say, none of our initial things went according to what our movie personas had planned intentionally or initially, simply because suddenly we were actual people trapped in their bodies and didn't know what the fuck was going on. Oh, there is one thing I forgot to mention. So when I was in the back room working, I was meditating because Robin has a bit of
This is a pretty good,
a
fun
wild
line,
mind, and nobody even. I tried. I did. I set the bait.
You got to think who we play with.
At least next
Yeah,
I'll take bait.
He picked up on it,
And
but
he was like,
being
as
in
far as I
character-
know, that's probably a religious thing. And I was like, okay, that makes sense that you would think that.
right?
The other two were like, what? It'll come again. Don't worry. And it did
A bunch
several
of
times. And they just
Every
so
time. That's all right because when I finally do bring it back, they're gonna be the ones that are like, huh?
so and Nexus is gonna be like, that's what that was about. Thought it was a religion, man. So I'm not gonna spoil it here because I don't want them to watch it and suddenly know. I want them to actually think about it.
Just one word. All we'll say.
Well, a little bit more than one word. Simply put, Robin will periodically be seen meditating or calling out a certain name.
That's all I was gonna say. Was that?
Of the name.
Yep, that was it. Only context we're given.
So periodically, she would say something about Rashab, whether it was thank Rashab or help me Rashab,
Which we
or
totally
whatever.
stole from Jacob Wysocki.
Yes.
Big fucking props to that dude. He's great. He's fucking hilarious.
Although we did change some of it. We'll get there.
I didn't change a whole lot. Not from his shit. Because he was gold.
I tried. I really did, man. I tried to set that bait trap.
You seen we ain't there yet, hashtag we'll get there, but I had the same problem trying to get shit going and I just kept getting stonewalled. Like I'm throwing bones left and right and no one will bite.
You saw how I was like, okay, can we figure out what we're doing? Like multiple
However,
times.
all the stalling that happened and we still made it further than I was expecting. So I'm not gonna bitch too much.
I will say I got a little frustrated because I would repeatedly be like, okay, look, here's my take on this. Given the situation, what do you guys want to do? And this is what I got.
Yeah, there's a few points where I did get frustrated, but like I said, for the most part, I think it was an overall success.
Yes. And like, as it goes along, I give props where props is due.
Like, I don't think we've ever had a single session where I didn't get frustrated at some point about something. So, mhm.
But yeah, the only person who picked up on that was Nexus, and he just, because he was in character, assumed it was a religious thing.
And his character is extremely respectful of other people's religions.
Exactly.
He's a Jewish kid in a Christian part of the country. He understands.
Like, I even kept pointing out that I would be meditating, and every time I did, it was made into a sex joke.
That's because you decided to put a porn on the TV when you did it the first time.
Because
And
I
they
was
just
trying to
ran with it.
advertise. If you're going to have regular movies playing out on display in there, you should have porn movies playing out on display in
You
the
know
porn room.
what Jacob was watching in there? Santo Patron.
Okay, well, my character doesn't like that movie.
I know, that's your fault. That's your problem.
All I'm saying is
You made that decision.
Again, character aptitude. Logically speaking, in Robin's mind, if you're going to display regular movies out there in the showroom, you should display what kind of movies you're
Don't
showing
get
in
me
the
wrong.
background
I'm
too.
glad you did it because it allowed everyone to make those jokes and they were incredible. So I'm glad it played out that way. I'm just saying it happened because of your decision.
I can't get my
Hello, baby.
Hello.
What's up?
None. Hi.
Hi.
Well,
Hello.
Hello.
You want to come say hi?
I said hi.
Yeah, but I mean on camera. You're barely in the frame. Shout out to Vixen, y'all.
Oh, see. I guess the arms didn't stay on. That sucks.
This one is.
Did she like it?
Yeah.
I didn't know. She didn't say nothing.
The fuck? Anyway, I don't know.
I saw her.
Oh, did she leave? That okay. I love you. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, the porn and the
But so like
Meditation
yeah,
room.
I started that back then. I started planning the bait then.
yeah.
So when we got into the movie part, I'm like, Rashad, what is going on?
But the whole point of that was because she decided to have that be what's playing on the screen on the monitor in that room. The first time we brought that up, every time moving forward that she would do it or mention it, someone would make a joke about her watching porn.
Instead of picking up on, oh, this is a recurring thing.
To them, it's the running gag of, oh, you're watching porn again.
Just wait.
In the room by yourself with
Just-
the door shut.
Just
And
wait.
then when Tink walked in, she's like, ah, do you know? You're interrupting me. Getting messages about messages.
I did say that. Get messages about messages here.
Imagine, what would you think if you walked in on that?
She probably misheard me and thought I said massages.
Messages about massages.
Getting massages and massages.
Rashab's massage.
Oh my god. Any Hoosers.
Is that what we're gonna call it now? Rashab's massage.
Is that how he says message? I have a massage.
No, it's not. Hi there, hello. Got a freaking message for you. It's very important, I decided.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Oh, wow.
Who's gonna do it?
I'm waiting to see who's gonna break first.
A lot of dead air.
Wow.
Okay. So,
Uh-oh.
whoopsie.
Yes! Shout out to Ryan George.
Who we have based Rashab's mannerisms on.
It was super easy. Barely an inconvenience to do.
Anyway, so where are we at now? That we
So
clarified that.
explain what happened with Vic.
Which
Because
part?
when
When he first got pulled in?
yes.
He was being chased down the LA River by a bunch of dudes on motorcycles with their helmets. The visors on their helmets had clown faces on them. And all of them had guns except for one. And that dude had a 14-foot length of chain with a katana tied to the end of it. And
Because
he was,
80s action movie logic.
and he was ghost riding that motherfucker.
And Vic was in a car, wasn't he?
He was going 180 miles an hour with a bundle of dynamite in the seat next to him with a timer strapped to it.
But not activated.
Not activated.
Oh my god.
As soon as he brought that up, I was like, you need to make a wits check. And then he got it. I was like, you don't want to do that.
Button.
Remember the little red button? Push the little red button. And you may want to put on a seatbelt.
Oh god. He wouldn't let me have a neuralizer. I got to have spy equipment. He wouldn't let me have a neuralizer.
So I only did like a little bit of narration for each of you before I tried to get you brought together.
Yeah.
So I think we cut off with Nexus right after Vic wrecked the car.
Shit, my first instinct was to try and find the group.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same for Tink and Nexus.
Yeah, I know.
Because I gave them the easiest fucking option on how to do that. I literally brought him to her.
I know.
And they were still like, I don't know who that is. I have no reason to talk to them. And I gave them reasons to talk. No. And the reason being is because we'll get there in a sec, but just know the minute they talk to each other, they would know who they were.
Yeah. So, go over G13s when Ty got sucked into G13.
Yeah, so G13 is Ty's avatar. Vic Ethanol is Steven's avatar. Greg Stocks is Robin's avatar. And King Crusher is Yaz's avatar.
And in case we get tired of doing 3 different names, Vic is Nexus.
Yes.
G13 is
Strife.
And King Crusher is
Tink.
Tank, and I'm Greg Stocks.
Yes.
AKA Robin Buck.
And I'm
Robin
everyone
Harrington.
else.
That's the second time tonight I almost did
I'm
that.
all the bad guys. And the other good guys. I am meat.
And the least important NPCs as well.
I am meat.
Soon it's going to be all my roles.
So yeah, he ended up, because of all the shit going down, they were shooting at him and all kind of shit. He ended up wrecking the car and then hoofing it on foot to civilization.
Yep.
And that's where he come across King Crusher's nightclub.
And then
We jumped from there.
let's do G next.
Yeah, so we go back to the server, to a different server room, because it's a different movie.
Yep. And he's now
so
working
now-
under the FBI, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Agent Carter Holdwell has him on an earpiece, basically, and he's supposed to upload the Shadow Falcon protocol
Right.
into the FBI's database, which he has no idea what it does or what it is. The only reason he even recognizes the name is because the Shadow Falcons were a secret group referred to in the other movie that he was in.
Right. And unlike me, Strife's character was a fan of those movies.
All of them were except you. Or at the very least, the movie their avatar is from.
Yeah.
By the way, we haven't got to Greg's yet, right?
No, I just said where
Okay.
I ended up. I touched slightly on where everybody first got sucked in, but I didn't go into detail on Greg yet.
So that means once we get there, we can reveal the 5th avatar.
The
The
Fifth Element.
5th element. I love it.
Damn, fucking steroid motherfucker.
So,
Just wanna go
he
home to
goes
my
to
crappy
put,
apartment.
it's on a floppy disk. He goes to put the protocol in the computer, and it fries the fucking system.
I just want to go home to my crappy apartment and my dingus roommates.
So, he immediately thinks to call his handler, which is Agent Holdwell, and he fucks up and calls him out his bureau office, which he doesn't want any ties of an illegal criminal hacker calling his FBI office phone.
I'm just going to point out, when you originally said he got nabbed by the FBI at the end of the last movie, I was like, okay, so he is like legitimately working for them now to, keep out of jail or something.
No.
And then when he answered like that, I was like, okay, something's up with that. Something is up with that.
This is all off the books.
But since Strife didn't pick up on that, I couldn't say it. Especially since my character had no way of knowing any of it at the time.
Like, he even told him, you are on loan from the government. You're not working for it. You are on loan. We own your ass. So basically, he flips the fuck out. He threatens a buddy of his and threatens him, and then tells him, look, Santo Patron has an agent looking into our shit. We found a way to have it taken care of. You need to go to this location and wipe the camera system.
Right.
And where is that location?
King Crusher's Club.
So, I believe. Did we cut back to King or you? Because King's whole thing when he got back was getting his MacGuffin.
First of all, touched on Vic's MacGuffin. What was G13's?
I already touched on
You did?
the floppy disk.
And you touched on what King's was?
That's what I'm asking you. Did we cover that yet?
I don't think we discussed.
Then we'll do that
what
before we
King's
get
was.
to yours.
Yeah.
So go back to the nightclub, and Tank is now in King Crusher's body. And someone's like, hey, you want it now or later? And she's like, what? And everyone's confused that why would he not know what we're talking about? We've been sitting here talking about it.
Right.
So they're like, oh, the boss must be making a joke. So they start to laugh, except for one guy. Did you catch the out of context line I gave her about 2 weeks ago over video call?
I must have missed that with my multiple bathroom
Yeah.
trips.
So basically, one guy was like, didn't seem funny to me. And so Meat walks up behind him with a fucking garrote wire, wraps it around his throat, and goes, the boss is always funny, you dumb motherfucker. And they drag him off screen.
Oh,
And then they come back and go, don't worry, boss. We killed him. And she goes, huh? And they're like, you want it now or later? She's like, I guess now. They toss her a kilo of cocaine wrapped in duct tape.
I'm sorry, but as soon as you said it, or as soon as you gave her that card, she showed it to me, all that popped in my head was the SNL clip of, oh, no.
The 90s.
This is from Cocaine.
I don't get why so many people are hating on that bit.
It was hilarious.
It was. Cancel me if you want. You can't do shit to me. That SNL
We're not even
bit
monetized.
with Finn Wolfhard and Gaten Matarazzo and all
And
that
Caleb
was
McLaughlin.
fucking epic.
It was fucking hilarious.
Nothing will be funnier than Kenan Thompson as
As
11.
11. Hello. It gets me.
He's
every,
even holding the fucking waffle.
It
Come
gets
on.
me every fucking time I
It's
see it.
great. Anyway,
Fucking
tangent.
Steve. I was 17 for 10 years. That fucking kills me, man.
Okay. We gotta get back on track. That was a good one. For 10 years. Okay.
On a scale of 1
so-
to high, how 10 are you?
Potatoes, and I'm about to be fried potatoes.
Oh, no.
Blueberry. So,
That old H2O show.
Uh,
Oh, no.
Yaz gets the coat, doesn't know quite what to do with it, and is just kind of trying to get a grip on her surroundings.
Yeah.
And then I believe that's when we cut back to the air vent.
Whoa. That is
Smell that?
strong.
This is how Snoop come through.
That is some strong shit.
Now do you see why
Dude took the
Potatoes
lid off
right
and
now.
I tasted it. Because I was mid-speech and it just, woof,
right into your face?
for real.
It's gorgeous. Okay. I'm going to let you talk about your media res, and if you miss anything, I'll just jump in. Cool?
My immediate,
In media res, that's how I brought you into the movie. It means you show up right in the middle of the action. So
And
you
you
being
mean
in the air vent, you
my
were
sucked
mid
in
mission.
scene.
Yeah, you were like mid mission. So we're opening up with
Yeah,
you.
so
in the air
he's in,
vent.
he's in the air vent in the fucking janitorial coveralls. Got a fucking flashlight hanging from his pocket, which falls out and goes clang. And there were these guys in the room beneath me. There was like a vent thing right next to me so I could see, right?
By the way, I'll let you know now because no one checked. Either time you come in contact with these particular type of soldiers, the word written on their vest said Sinclair Group.
That's 4 Stranger Things references in this game.
It's not a Stranger Things reference.
But if you think about it, that's 4 different Stranger Things nods.
The Sinclair Group is who Impresario is doing the chemical run for.
Okay.
Anyway,
Wait, if he's doing the chemical run for them,
they're the military group.
oh, okay, because they weren't there to take
That's
the
why
stuff.
they were.
That's
right,
what.
That's why they were dressed like soldiers, and they were trying to fight off the invasion at the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are right about to fucking find me, my ass.
Yeah. Because they
Worst-
hear this loud ass flash.
Worst spy of the year, right? When the wall explodes.
No, not yet.
You know?
First, it was just the gunfire.
Ah.
Because he was in the building. The wall exploded during his.
Escape.
Yes.
Okay, so how did he come in then?
He just come in walking underneath. He was like walking in the building.
Big dude.
He was coming for what was in that room, and then with all the shit that happened, he had to make a quick getaway.
It was like a 1980s action movie version of Bane from Batman.
If Bane and Arnold Schwarzenegger from Predator had an illegitimate love child,
Ironically, his name was Bane.
Damian Bane.
And fucking slaughters these guys. Brutally. Then looks up at the vent and said, "What?
Do I need to do the voice? Okay.
You're expecting this deep, dark voice. And you get
And he goes, "Oh, if I were you, Mr. Starks, one piece of advice I'd follow. Never stop blowing up." And then that's when the wall exploded.
And what did he say right as he was climbing into grabbing the fucking rope ladder of the helicopter?
That zoomed in to get him, that was flown by the other commandos in his battalion. He grabs the ladder, looks back, and goes, "Enjoy the late feast."
Fun fact, that voice was the same voice as the old man
Or Simeon Higgs.
at the movie video store. So he leaves. This little helicopter flies off. Sounds are done. I kick the fucking vent open, hop down into blood squelch, and I look around and I see these vials of this green liquid. I picture, you know what I picture when you described it? Smaller vials of that green goo that the Russians were using in Stranger Things season 4 to try to open the gate.
I think of it more like it's like a little glass bottle, but the liquid itself is like a green apple Gatorade.
See, in my mind, it was like that bright green like they found in the fucking Russian elevator. You know what I mean?
Well, you'll have a chance to actually see what it looks like.
Cool.
You just didn't have that chance today.
So, what was it called again? The label?
Mercury. Oh, on the bottles?
Yes.
Adrenoxyl plutonium sulfate.
So I didn't think much about that at first.
APS.
I was too busy panicking.
Yeah.
So I get out of the coveralls and I have a full-on suit underneath.
You want to know a fun fact that you missed getting out of there?
What?
The Sinclair Group soldiers had key cards for that door. Just pinned on there, and you never thought to check the bodies. You could have gotten those vials. That was your mission objective, was to get that serum.
To be fair, Robin didn't know that.
I know, but isn't that funny knowing that now? There's a few things like that I will
Those
bring
bodies
up.
still gonna be there when.
No, at this point, I'm sure they've been discovered.
Well,
Like, it's been quite a few hours. That was at like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
I had this deck of cards on me and these motorcycle keys. And I go over where the wall is blown out. And it's just a hillside down to the shrubbery. And I'm panicking, right? Panicking to Rashad. And finally I'm like, okay. Worth a fucking shot. And I slid down the fucking hill into the shrubs and bumped into a motorcycle.
Think about it. You're clearly not supposed to be there. You're undercover. Why would you leave your getaway vehicle in the parking lot where the workers could see it?
Right. So I don't know how Robin somehow knew how to ride a motorcycle, but she did. And she got hightailed it the fuck out of there. Oh, I got a call on my little communicator thingy from,
St. Jude.
and who is he?
I don't know. Who is he?
He's my handler.
Mhm.
Handler. Ha. And he told me to meet him at the wharf.
Santa Monica Wharf. Oh boy.
So I went there. Dude took my cards. Turns out that was my MacGuffin. And he just took them.
We'll cover the significance of those later.
So he swapped me keys.
By the way, that whole conversation with him explaining that was supposed to be our ending. That's how much further we got than I planned.
Damn. Well, yeah, because when we hit that, I think it was still light out.
Yeah. That was
Again, Tink didn't have spells to look
Yeah,
through.
getting that info and then realizing you have to go get them was going to be our cutoff.
Okay.
And then we were going to, but we're still picking up with going after them. We just did a lot of bullshit in between.
So were me and Tink always supposed to lose ours?
Technically, all of you had a chance to lose them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How did they avoid losing theirs?
It's all based on choices you make. For instance, when Cody went, Nexus Taboo went into the club,
Mm-hmm.
and he mentioned that he still had the dynamite. He put it in his pocket. That's what saved him, because if the people working there would have seen it, they would have taken it from him.
Okay.
And
And
then
Strife?
with Strife, he didn't fail the check hard enough for the floppy to be destroyed.
Okay. Wait, so if his had been destroyed, would he have been screwed?
Not necessarily, because he made sure to mention that he backed up the protocol and he has blank discs.
So if he hadn't have mentioned that, he would have been stuck.
Yeah.
For good.
And I can't say it because it's going to be revealed next episode.
So, anywho, so I'm freaking the fuck out, and Jude's like, what's wrong with you? Like, at one point, I lit a cigarette, and he's like, these Americans are rubbing off on you because we're British.
He brought that up a couple of times.
I think to the point that I was like, is that his catchphrase? So
He hasn't said his catchphrase yet.
he hasn't.
Not yet.
So I think I did the checks then, and I realized that to him, or no, I did the checks and I realized, okay, so that guy sounded like the dude. That guy was the dude from the video store, and if I got brought in and he got brought in, there's a high chance that my coworkers and shit got brought in. And so I tried to see if I could remember what the other two were watching, but I couldn't. So I focused on our most valued customer and remembered his favorite movie was G13.
Well, that's the character.
Well, whatever movie it was from.
Shadow Falcon Protocol.
That, anyways.
Same thing as the program on the disc.
So I got this spy car, and I asked Jude to locate this G13 guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he gave me a file on the big dude. And so I took that with me, and Eventually, he found G13 through facial recognition,
Mm-hmm.
and that sent me to King Crusher's club, where the others were. So I pull up with my radio blasting, fucking Rock Until You Drop from the Monster Squad soundtrack, jamming along, right? And so this is when we realized that, there was a scene between Strife and Tink before this.
Yes.
You want to touch on that?
Oh, do I have to?
I didn't catch most of it. I was in and out going to the bathroom all
You
night.
gotta quit doing that.
It's cold, and the coffee just went right through me because of the cold.
Pussy. So,
No.
essentially, G13 is there because he's supposed to hack the cameras to cover up the hit attempt on Greg Stocks.
How did they know I was? I knew it. I fucking knew it. I
What?
called it.
What?
Dude's in on it.
What are you talking about?
I called it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How else would they have known I was going there? I'm not stupid, Nitro.
Are you sure?
Fuck you. Did I not make the statement asking if he was in on this shit?
I don't seem to recall that, no.
I did.
I didn't hear it. I must have been peeing or something.
Fuck you. I'm coming for you, Jude.
I added to piss him out a couple times.
I'm coming to you for you.
I'm coming to you for you.
I'm
Are
coming.
you high?
Contact, baby. I'm coming for you, Jude, bitch.
That's your fucking boss, man. Careful.
Give a fuck. He tried to get me killed.
You don't know that. You're assuming that. I have not confirmed that.
Your face tells me everything I need to
You
know.
think? I know.
How else would they have figured
I
it
know
out?
how to throw you off.
How
I'm
else
just
would they
saying.
have known where I was
I'm
going?
not going to tell you how they know. Anyway,
I'm gonna figure this out. Shut up.
so
I have to pee again. Thank you.
oh, you fucking suck. Well, hang on before you do. I need to clip this,
God damn you.
and I need more coffee too. So you gotta wait till I'm back on the screen. So, he hot checks his way past security to get into King's office to talk to him about tapping into the camera system.
Uh-huh.
And the minute he says something, King goes, Ty? He's like, oh, fuck, it's you.
And that's when they found out that when we talk to each other, we hear our real voices, but anyone else from the movie hears the movie characters.
It's
Because
all very confusing and meta.
because none of King Crusher's men, including Meat, seemed to notice that he had a very feminine voice.
Like the word choice and everything that you say is the same as what they're saying. They just hear it differently.
Which is funny because I was trying I didn't know this at first because I wasn't with them. So I was trying so over the top to play the part to Jude that I was fucking up Greg's actual voice.
That's great.
I thought that was a nice touch.
Like I said, Izzy did the same thing, but she was playing Jack Manhattan. And so she's like, of course, I'm a New York cop. And they're like, what is she's still hearing? And she's like, wow, New York cop.
Yeah, so like at one point, Jude called me, and I was like, "Hey, oi!" He's like, "Are you okay?" Like, no, man. I so thought I got a sign. Hashtag we'll get there.
So,
All right, so you touch on the conversation between.
it wasn't much about it until I found, because the thing at first is the first person to get to the club, other than Tank, because she started there, was Nexus. And he goes in and sits in a corner by himself, and Tink just stays in her office by herself. So they would not talk to each other. However, something I think we both actually forgot to mention is before she was talking to Strife, there's another guy introduced called the Impresario, who's like another crime boss that works with King. And so he's basically like, hey, Santo Patron. And oh, fuck. Sorry about that. He goes, Santa Patron is looking into our shit. I got an agent snooping around. We're going to take care of him. I need to use your club to do it. Oh, fuck, that's good shit. And then goes on to inform her that they had a deal where King Crusher is supposed to be moving this batch of chemicals to be sold on the black market. And it hasn't been done yet. So he goes, okay, until you get it done. And he grabs his fucking brick of coke. He's like, I'm going to hold on to this. And they take it back to his little warehouse. So that's how Tink lost her MacGuffin. Thick. You ever cough so hard your butthole puckers? Ain't nobody even in this bitch. Oh, I forgot to send a link to JPC. I can't believe that. Let me text him right quick. Contacts.
I
I can't believe I forgot to send the link to JPC.
I can't believe you've done this.
I know. Oh, and we both forgot to mention something that happened before Strife got there, and before Nexus got there that I just got done talking about.
Ooh, what's that?
King's conversation with the Impresario.
Oh yeah, you just touched on that. You
I
said
did. He always has two dogs with him, two
Yeah.
Dobermans, and he looks like a villainous Dos Equis guy, like the most interesting man in the world if he was a villain.
I have not had to piss this much in one day since I was pregnant. Ah,
All right, I just sent that to JPC. Now let's get back over here.
hey, question.
Yes. Oh no. Why is it? Okay. Switch to all messages. Click live. Okay. Yes.
You want to start my game with two inspirations?
What do you? You're not getting another cigarette from me. Do you not have cigarettes? Look at all that stuff you have.
Just one, and after you finish your blunt, you smoke one. It's a whole other inspiration. Whoa!
You think you could bribe me with fictional currency? No. You can't do that. You have to appeal to my better nature. You got to dig, but I'm sure it's in there somewhere.
Like what?
Fuck, I don't know. You'll figure it out. The bribery is not it. So after that goes
I'm your
down,
favorite
and
sister.
after that goes down, and the Impresario takes Tink's MacGuffin and books it, is when Nexus shows up and refuses to go talk to King, and King sees Vic and refuses to go talk to him. So they're both in the same place, and they just will not fucking interact, no
And
matter
then
how
Todd
many
showed
bones
up.
I throw. Hmm?
And then Ty showed up.
Yeah. And then Ty actually went up and talked to Tank. And then I was like, finally, we got something going on.
And then I showed up.
And then by the time he shows up, so Jade and Nexus are both at the bar, right? And we
But
have this.
Hold on. How did I get in? Because the bouncer wasn't going to let me in because I wasn't on the list.
She drugged him.
I had one of my
She roofied the bouncer with cologne.
gadgets was a cologne bottle of chloroform spray. So when he was checking on it, I very stealthily spritzed him. When he started to go down, I pretended to be concerned and asked another person to take care of him while I went to get help, and then I went to the bar.
So we have this funny little interaction where Robin almost vomits in her mouth from tasting scotch or some shit.
Whiskey.
Johnny Walker, that's what it was. Top shelf.
Yeah, because I was like, okay.
Yeah. And then Steven, aka Nexus, Invec, tries to change his voice so that because he hears Robin, he knows it's Robin. He doesn't want Robin to know it's him. And he's like, "You pussy, you can't handle your liquor."
Oh, we died. Nexus did that at the table and we died.
I'm not doing it justice.
No.
Not by any means, but it was great.
But it was hilarious because Robin was trying to play the part of Greg Stocks. So she was trying to act all cool and suave.
It just wasn't.
It was not. And then fucking Steven with that. You can't handle. And
I broke so many times.
Oh yeah,
today.
I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
Like, I think this is one of the funniest sessions we've had in a long time. That is why I wanted to do this adventure, because I knew how fucking fun it was gonna be. And we ain't even hit on the crazy shit yet.
He starts walking away. I'm not thinking that this is Steven because of how weird the voice sounds, and he just goes, "Queer."
Like, she knows he's putting on a fake voice, but it's so bad that she can't tell who it is.
And as he starts to walk away, and I replaced my alcohol with coffee, one of the goons shows
John
up.
Coffee.
John Coffee.
That's canon. Strife
Hashtag
made
not
that canon.
sponsored. King sent one of his goons down there because he heard my voice and figured we were who we were.
Yeah.
Now
I finally have them all together in the movie.
Yeah, we go up there and I'm like, "Hello." And one of them spoke and I was like,
Ty.
Yeah, I was like, Ty. Oh, Rashab, whatever. They didn't pick up on it anyways.
I did, though.
You did.
Nexus did. He's just too Jewish to
The
say
person I
anything.
directed it to
And
didn't.
that's not an insult. That's a compliment. He's too Jewish to say anything. He respects you.
Oh, shit.
So, I think while you guys were like discussing what was going on and what you were going to do and all this shit, is when some fucking weird dude that you've never seen before just walks all willy-nilly into King's office because he took his break. So there wasn't nobody to guard the door because all the other people were like doing this shit down there.
Yeah, it's just a doorway that the stairs led up to.
Yeah, it's very weird. Very like Zed from Men in Black, like Dr. Evil office.
If you combine Samuel L. Jackson's little thing at the end of Kingsman with Zed's office, that would be King's little hideaway.
So, dude just comes in and looks straight at Strife. He's like, "Hey, you took care of the cameras, right?" And then that's when the laser sight pops up on.
I gotta give props to Steven because he dropped the axe so quick and just tackled me to the ground to protect me. He went from I don't want you to know who I am. Oh shit!
Even if you're not like friends, he's like, oh no, that's my coworker.
Right. Like he didn't have to do that though. Like
Right.
that's a real OG right there.
So
That's my
they
real
fire a
G.
shot at Greg's head. It hits the bulletproof glass
That
and
none of us knew
ricochets.
was bulletproof. And then we're like,
That's how you found out.
yeah.
And then we had this nice little tense scene on the stairs.
I was like, now that I know it's you, Steven, thank you very much for saving my life. But can you please get off of me now? And you're kind of crushing my ribcage.
He's a big dude. He got big.
So
Him and Yaz, they both got big.
Ty starts, he's like, okay, I'm a hacker. I'm gonna hack some shit. So
He pulled off a lot of cool shit.
oh yeah, he starts looping the cameras. Nexus grabbed King's desk and just slung that bitch through the doorway, taking the dude that had run up and the 3 goons that were now coming up to kill me down the stairs.
And keep in mind, this is happening while Ty's hacking the security system to set off the fire alarm and the sprinklers
And right after
and the panic button.
yeah, and right after Yaz has just used the intercom to be like, "Hey boys, get them!"
So now these guys get fucking flattened by this big ass desk. So it takes like a round to get that off. Then it's going to take like another round to get up the stairs. But because of how wet and slippery everything is, it's another round added to it.
The fucking first dude ended up unconscious on the floor. The goons were fucking holding back the other guys. The cops started coming, so 13
Like,
ran to
they
my car to hide.
I was rolling for them to get up. And they failed so many times that Strife was able to run down there, grab one of their guns, and dip.
He Tarzan slid down the stairs. It was great. And then so I went to my car too. Yeah, King went to the back office to pretend he'd been in there the whole time.
Yeah, because the cops were pulling up.
Fucking Nexus is like, I'm gonna lay down on the ground and pretend that I got caught up in the stampede.
That was great. He played possum. And then he's like, oh, no, I'm good.
It was great.
You can let me go. I'll decline healthcare.
Sign this waiver.
It just says waiver.
And
Or
then
like refusal of care or some shit.
he didn't even sign Vic's name. He signed his real name.
And then it was like, Stephen King kind of looks like Vic Ethanol. He's like, I get that a lot.
Oh,
It was great.
13 hacked into my car to what did he do?
He tapped into your fucking communicator for one. And then,
Trying to remember why he did that though.
yeah, I don't remember. I think he just wanted to hack something.
We found out essentially we found out that the FBI and the partner dude of King's that I can never remember the name of, Impresario, both wanted me dead. As we're trying to, figure out what to do next, fucking Nexus is, or Vic's partner, Nitro,
Sean Nitro.
shows up and he's like, dude, you're gonna be late for the race. Let's go.
So, yeah, let's describe this race.
Oh my god.
It's called the Long Beach 5000. Why is it called the Long Beach 5000?
Because it's this big ass oval track all along the fucking beach, and basically in order to win you have to be the first one to get up to 5,000 miles per hour, which is like not possible. But again, 80s action movie logic.
In Burns Group, you know who won that race? Greg Stocks. You know how? His car turned into a jet and he flew into space and clocked over 5,000 upon re-entry.
I didn't want to win. I wanted to help him win.
And he did.
That's why
It was Vic's race.
when he
It's
did
in
when
there
he-
for Vic.
right. That's why when he tried to hit my car, I was like, "Asshole! I'm trying to help you."
Yeah, she was gaining on him. And he's like, spiky tires. So who else?
No,
was
I
at
was
this?
ahead of him.
Uh,
He was gaining up to me.
let's set the scene for this race. It's like straight out of the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, it's all
But
these
it's in
cars.
an industrial
He
park
he gets in his zone.
in Long Beach.
He gets in his lane. I
Get your spy car.
yeah.
But they put it to a vote if they would let you join last minute.
Yep. And this tank rolled in with fucking Bane, old man asshole douche face snozzle. And tried to keep me from racing. And who was it that put a stop to that?
I think it was Nexus said something
Yeah, he's like, what
about you being scared.
he's
of
like, are
him
you
being
scared the
of you.
Brit's gonna beat you?
Yeah.
And he's like,
Never mind what I said.
yeah.
Let's race, you ragamuffins.
So we did. I passed that first. I think that was when I got 3 checks blown up back to back.
Yeah.
I was like almost.
We had a lot of
I was
blow-ups.
immediately at 1,000 miles, and that was without my nitros.
We had a lot of blow-ups.
So 13. That's what I called him most of the time. It was easier.
That's what Strife was called.
13 was like. So okay. So the guy that was in lead was Nexus's character's rival. Romeo or
Romeo Chrome.
Romeo Chrome. 13 hacked his car and shut it the fuck down. So he just stalled in the middle of the fucking race. And we all went, boom.
It was great.
And then he hacked the tank and did the same thing to it. And then he saw the commando guys that were there with Bane had
Mhm.
earpieces, so he hacked them and fed feedback through them right into their ears.
Putting them down.
Me and Nexus were focusing on the race, and King went up to the tank and just fucking pulled the fucking lid off and hopped inside to talk
Pop
to
the
Bane.
lock on that bitch.
Yup.
Just brute strength.
Me and Nexus ended up like neck and neck in the race, and right as I was about to slow down and throw out some shit to stop up the people behind
Is
us,
what he tried to spike wheel you.
he tried to spike wheel me, and I was like, bitch. I dodged that shit so easily.
She spins back around. Is like, fuck you, go.
I did.
And then she,
And then I hit the fucking thing and dropped the shit out.
oh, it's gone. So, Nexus wins the race. Vic Ethanol wins the race. Reclaims King of Wheels.
Bane tells King that in order to go home, we need the MacGuffins. And he can get us home with them. He tells him that he was trying to convince us not to close the video store down by showing us how awesome this movie is.
Yes.
We're like, oh my God, what is wrong with this dude? He could just keep the tape. Hadn't even occurred to him.
You got to think about where he spends most of his time, how his thinking process has been altered.
Oh my favorite part. 13 wanted the car that Romeo had. So he was already hacked into it. So he started the damn thing back up and started driving it away from Romeo towards him. Romeo takes off running after her. My car. And I was like, do you want some help? He's like,
Oh my God.
yeah. So I
She's a sick, sick man.
I
Are you okay?
I drove up on top of Romeo, like plowed him down. And once he was under my car, I did the fucking thing to switch the tires to boat propeller.
And grinded him up like fucking chum. She's a sick man.
And then I switched them back to tires and drove off. And then I parked right next to 13. I was like, it's all yours.
You need professional help.
I do. Oh, it was satisfying though.
Oh my god, that's horrible. You're an evil person.
Oh, it was great.
So, oh no,
What happened?
that fucking pop-up window that
Oh.
happens.
I so thought it cut us off.
We're almost at the end
I know, but I was like,
because
fuck.
most of the 4 fucking hours after this was just you guys arguing about which plan to go with. But we finally decided
about
on
15 different times of me going, what does everyone want to do?
one. Oh, we almost forgot something else. Tank saw someone in the crowd.
Yeah, with the Jason Voorhees mask.
Ski mask,
That
not
was
a
ski
hockey
mask.
mask.
It was a ski mask.
Yeah, like the sock.
Stapled. Didn't she send meat to get him?
Mm-hmm.
He was on roller skates, and he had a duffel bag. So Meat takes him and meets up with us at this little warehouse right away, just a ways from the track.
Mm-hmm.
So while they're talking to who turns out to be Johnny Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
which
Which is the son of
Jack Manhattan, I was the one that was like, no, we're gonna help him. And the whole reason I did was because I understood how he was feeling about his dad because I grew up in the foster system.
Mm.
And I was like, no, doing shit alone is never easy. We're helping him one way or another.
And he you've been bugging me all night. You realize this. It's very annoying. I'll give you one more. You're not allowed to ask for another one for a month.
Okay.
She's going to agree to anything right now. You watched me open this, right?
That almost went in the cup.
I wish it did.
I would,
Then you'd have to smoke it any fucking
I would
way.
have cried.
You would have too.
I would have dried the bitch with a lighter.
I'm a dick. Anyway,
It's a dick.
So,
dick,
meet up in- and then-
Nickelodeon.
while you guys are talking to Johnny, G13's going through his bag.
Mhm.
Before we jump over to what he found, do you remember all the info you got from Johnny?
No, because if you recall, after I told them we need to
You
help
had to
him,
pee again?
no, my character went out to meditate.
Oh yeah.
On the
You weren't
Go to my
listening
car.
to anything I was narrating in that time? Were you really trying to
think I
contact
do-
Rashab?
I think I used contacting the shop as a chance to pee.
See, you lied to me just now. What the fuck is wrong
I
with you?
forgot that I peed at
I
that
can't
point.
believe
I've
you've
peed
done this.
so many times tonight, I can't keep track of every time.
37
37! 85.
in a row? Yeah, she peed 85 times. though.
85 times.
So, basically, his father is Jack Manhattan. His father was looking into a group called the Shadow Falcons, which is coincidentally the same group that hired him to steal what's in that bag. Which was specific items from an FBI evidence lockup. Now, I don't think you found out exactly who hired him yet. But that is some info you could get if you wanted later.
Especially since we know where he is and
Right.
we know he's safe.
But essentially his dad was looking into the Shadow Falcons. They found out he was onto him and they fucking murked his ass. And he was in charge of taking all the evidence connected to that murder and getting rid of it.
Yeah, so all the stuff on the computer in the bag was from Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Everything he had gathered.
And then the bullet casings were from the gun that shot him.
And then
And then the matchbook was his. And the matchbook was from a place called Lord's. Fuck. I keep forgetting
Luxury?
it. No,
No.
something lounge, something cocktail lounge.
long story short, it was the place that in
Lord's
Greg's
Cocktail
last
Lounge.
movie he had done the poker game with
Mhm.
Shrike or whatever.
Yes,
I said it right.
Shrike.
Score one for me. We have one viewer. Jump in the comments. Let us know who you is.
Whoop whoop. I hope it's JPC.
I hope so too. I feel so bad that you forgot to send it.
I did, man. We were like an hour in, and I was like, "Fuck! I didn't send it to JPC."
JPC, if that's you, we're sorry. We didn't forget about you, but
Yeah, we did, but I'm sorry.
I didn't. You're in my heart, bro.
She's lying. I would
You're
never,
in my heart.
homie. I would never lie to you. She's lying to you.
You're in my heart.
Right to your virtual face.
I have no idea what you're talking about, you cruel monster. Forgot about our biggest fan.
Says the woman that grinded a man into chili tonight, and is laughing about it as we speak.
It was kind of funny. You should have seen his face. I was like, I'm going to drive over him, and he goes, and then I was like, he's like, okay, roll it. I roll it. I was like, all right. So I passed. He's like, all right, you get right on top of it. I was like, I turned I hit the propeller button, and he goes, what the fuck?
What is wrong with you? Now I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Because of the character you're playing. I'm also the guy that ripped off the head of a 13-year-old Down syndrome boy in front of one of the players just to fuck with him. Well, I didn't do it. Cthulhu did.
Okay, so here's where I'm coming from with this, with Robin, okay? Her shtick is horror and anime, and she knows this is a movie
This is
where
like
anything
both.
goes.
Yeah, you can do both here.
So she's like, so I get to pull Black Butler and Freddy
Yeah,
Krueger
the
shit?
way you're saying, you're like, these people aren't even real.
Right? Like, why should I feel guilt? I don't care.
Like, when you start the movie over, it's all going to reset.
Right. I'm going to kill some people and go home, and nothing's going to change. Just get to get some frustration out.
Oh, shit. I can't say shit. Look what fucking Persimmon does in this motherfucker. And I'm playing him.
So
But I'm doing it because the story says he does it.
So they find the matchbook, and then while 13 is going through the shit on the computer, he finds this code sequence that's like a bunch of numbers with periodical letters of K, Q, J, and A, I think.
Uh-huh.
And
It's got, essentially, it goes from 2 to 10, and then has those letters in that sequence, and that's it. But it also, right above it, has some words.
Belgian double cross.
Yes.
Which is a specific type of shuffling for cards. And so here's the funny part. I'm outside on the hood of my car, meditating, trying to contact Rashab. Rashab. They're discovering all this, and as soon as he points out the sequence, Tink, I was very proud of her. Instantly, she goes, like cards? And he goes, I mean, yeah, except the one person who would know this stuff isn't there. So, and Nexus immediately, I'm going to go outside and get him.
It did not take no for an answer.
But here's the funny part. I had just asked Rashab, please send me a sign of what to do next. And then all of a sudden I got grabbed. Come on in here. And I was like, I looked at him like this. I was like, you're my sign. Like, the fuck?
It's great. She really believes it.
I do. I genuinely do.
It's Rashab. It's always been Rashab.
Rashab
Is
is
everything.
the answer to everything.
You are everything, and everything is you.
Everything is Rashab.
So, come back in. They explain the sequence, and then that's when you realize that's a card shuffle thing. And so you guys put together basically, if you pull off the shuffle properly, then the sequence the cards are in is the passcode to activate the Archimedes contingency.
So I've got to get my cards back for 2 reasons.
And now that we haven't even started covering, you just brought up the sequence before we talked about where the sequence even came from.
Oh, I did?
Yes.
My
so
bad.
we need to jump into
My
that.
bad.
So while they're talking to Johnny, Strife is going through his duffel bag. Inside the duffel bag, he finds the book of matches for the lounge. He finds this old laptop and he finds those bullet casings. In the laptop, there are 3 folders. There's one called Field Notes, one called Archimedes, and one called Shadow Falcons. So the Field Note folder is just like notes that Jack was taking on the case, where he's found out that the Shadow Falcons are a secret criminal organization made up of high-ranking government officials from places like the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, Santo Patron, etc. And like just different things he learned while working on the case. In there he found out one of the real up there higher ups in this organization is named Carter Haldwell,
Which is the guy that he's been answering to.
that G13 working with. And then another guy that was labeled not as a member but as quote unquote collateral was, what did I say, Jacob. Fuck was his last name? I forgot.
Something.
I forgot what I said. I'll have to ask Strife. He probably remember.
Just how weird ass name.
Yeah, but that got codename Slicer, which is a member of the Hive, which is G13's people.
So, like, we're starting to see all these connections between the storylines, which is obvious for a crossover. So after a lot of debate,
Hang on, we've only touched on one folder.
oh yeah,
Shadow Falcons. That folder leads to a link that leads to schematics for what's known as a super bomb, which is essentially they have found a way to combine a nuke with an EMP emitter and soup it up full of the APS. So not only will it be able to wipe out all of California in a single blast, but that day's detonation also releases an EMP, which wipes out the power grid. And then also, with the Shadow Falcon protocol itself uploaded to it, will redirect all of the world's wealth and information to a single mainframe.
Yeah.
The only existing mainframe that won't be affected by the EMP.
which is
The
this.
CIA headquarters, for some reason, in Belgium. And I think the only reason that's there is so
Because
they
the
have
Belgian double cross makes sense.
It's a thematic thing.
Yeah, it's like a double meaning.
That's how movies work. The villains are very thematic.
Oh my god, I
And
made
then-
a fucking speech to Jude at the very beginning when he's like,
Mhm.
"Oh, your new mission is with this guy." Da, 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 da. I was like, "Let me guess. This is the part where I track this dude down, and he inevitably catches me in some convoluted trap and gives me some big monologue, and I come up with some equally convoluted way to escape, ending in some kind of explosion where I miraculously live."
But can we discuss how funny it is that the guy you are sent after is not the main villain, but instead the guy that you need to get home?
It's a nice touch, Brennan.
Um,
Get in the fucking comments, whoever you are.
So then there's the Archimedes folder, which is details on another program called the Archimedes Contingency, which is essentially a firewall that will block the Shadow Falcon protocol from going off. So as long as that contingency is in place, they cannot upload the protocol.
It's basically, if I understood it correctly, the Shadow Falcon protocol thing is like a mass problem that will send everybody's personal information, their socials and all, to, this location. And the Archimedes thing is the failsafe to prevent all of that information from being leaked.
Correct.
So our goal is to do that one, not the other one, right?
I'm not going to tell you what your goal right now. Your goal is to get home.
Yeah, my goal is to get the fuck out of this movie. I don't care who I got to kill in the process. They don't exist.
You'll know more when you talk to Barsimian again. Luckily, you've only got like 2 or 3 stops you got to make before that.
About the only people I care about being alive right now are our group, because nobody else is real.
Barsimian's real, and he's
Yeah,
the
but
only
he-
one that can get you home. He kind of has to
I
live.
kind of consider him as part because he was part of the group that got transported in.
Oh, you really don't know. Just wait.
I don't like when you do that.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I can't wait to get you back.
So, I just want to take one additional minute to appreciate Tink's lack of knowledge about pagers.
Oh my god, I wouldn't leave it the fuck
That
alone
was
about it.
hilarious.
I wouldn't leave it the fuck alone about it.
She's like, "How are we gonna do this? All he gave me was a pager number."
Dude, so when she was like, if we get these things, you can take us home. And he's like, yeah. She's like, well, where do I find you? He goes, here, take this. It's my pager number. When you get what you need, page me. And she goes, well, how is that going to help? He goes, so I can call you. That's how they work. And she's like,
That's not gonna help.
so then when she tells us, she's like, but there's a catch. All we have is a pager number. I said, that's not a catch.
That's communication in the 80s.
That's how to get a hold of him in this time period. They don't have iPhones, Yaz.
It's great.
So every now and then, periodically, when she'd start getting frustrated or struggling, I'd be like, calm down, it's not a pager. It's too bad we don't have a pager, huh?
It's crazy because Tink was alive in the late 80s.
Right?
She was little, but
But like, I can't. I wouldn't let her live it down. I will not let her live it down.
I won't let her live down to 85 or pistol whipping.
I won't let Tink live down Dan Ure.
Dan, who the fuck is Dan? I forgot to say that. Tink, who the fuck is Dan? Oh, you hear my voice? Dan!
Dan Ure.
Okay.
That's what me and
So
Sasha been calling her.
that's all the
Miss Dan
info.
Ure.
And then they spent 3 hours discussing what to do. And what did we finally agree on as
Okay.
the plan for where we're going to be picking up?
Going to King's Club
Uh-huh.
to get weapons,
Uh-huh.
and then going to the medical.
Which you got the weapons already. That was our wrap up.
Right, but you just asked for
I
the
know.
plans.
I was just stating for
So then we're going to the place with the vials.
the Mercury facility.
Nexus set up a buyer. We're going to
Mhm.
collect those. Go over to the other club place, the
warehouse.
lounge,
Oh, the lounge, yeah.
to meet
With
Jude,
St. Jude.
and get that taken care of.
And then you're going to the warehouse.
And then we're going to the warehouse for the dog guy.
to make the exchange.
Yep, and for me to kill him.
So that's
and
the
then we've
plan.
got to page
Barsimian.
and wait for him to call us to know where to go to meet him so we can get the fuck home.
Yes.
Because by then, Tink should have her cocaine back and I should have my cards back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Fucking Nexus.
He tried to destroy his
race.
MacGuffin.
After-
No, that was during the race when he
Yep.
first brought it up to me.
Yeah,
about doing
during the
it.
race, he was gonna throw it at the tank, and then he was like, give me a da-da-da-da roll.
Ritz.
And he's like, you feel like you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So then after the race, after Tink found out we need them, and she was about to tell me. She hadn't yet. He walks over with it and goes, hey guys, you want to see what this does? Let me push this button. And we both, no! Because I'm like, if you blow us up right now, I swear to God. And she's like, no, you need that to get home.
They both said it at the same time for two completely different reasons, and it was so perfect.
At the table,
Yes.
choreographed. So anyways, we ended when we got to King's Club and we picked out our weapons and then we did a little suit up montage
Mhm.
and we cut it there.
I think it was a satisfactory spot to cut. It's like commercial break.
I'm going into this bitch full Kingsman mode, man. I really am. You saw my gear set up. I'm excited.
We're going into the action-packed second half.
The
in the next couple of
climactic
weeks.
portion.
So, any questions or comments regarding anything so far?
Jude's stabbing me in the back, ain't he?
I'm not going to answer that
So
question.
doing that. I'm gonna find out.
If you find out, you find out.
I'm gonna find out. Din, din, din. I did that so many times at the table.
There was something you guys missed that I was going to bring up on the thing.
I'm gonna get
I'm
you
trying
as
to
a
remember.
pager.
3 questions.
Yep. Like, didn't like, looking forward to,
Yep.
right? Something I liked. I liked grinding Romeo.
Of
into
course you did, you
mincemeat.
fucking psychopath.
Didn't like.
He was innocent, by the way. He was non-hostile. He just wanted his car back. He wasn't going after a single person. He was chasing an unmanned car.
My friend wanted the car, and he doesn't exist.
Psychopath.
He's not real.
Sociopath.
He's not real. He's not real.
Okay, some you didn't like.
Um,
Let's get off of the
being
fish
targeted
bait
by a bunch of people for something I didn't even fucking do.
Something you're looking forward to.
Finding out if Jude is a Judas.
You think Jude is short for Judas?
Yes, and getting my cards back.
Oh.
And killing Dogman and taking his dogs.
I'm trying to remember what the fuck it is. Let me go into my notes here.
What about you?
Never stop blowing up.
You don't get asked very often. I've been trying to ask you each time now.
Well, hang on. Let me see if I can remember this real quick because it's fucking irking me. Don't know that yet.
We're in Los Angeles in this, aren't we?
Yes.
In the movie, at least.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember. I'll remember at the worst possible randomest fucking time. All right, something I like. Just I laughed a lot. I laughed a fucking lot. I gotta think
Especially
of
at
the
our
most,
one-liners.
like the most memorable. Believe it or not, I think it's when you were mocking Dave. Because it was funny. Because Dave has this thing he does where he will tell you to tighten it up. And every time he said it, she would go,
Dude, he Nitro,
he must have said it like 7 times.
Nitro as Dave would go, tighten it the fuck up. And then you just see me as Robin going, and he would lose his shit.
It's great. Something I didn't like, all the stalling and arguing amongst each other. Like in character.
I didn't like that nobody asked him ever show up.
Yeah, that too. Something I'm looking forward to, going absolutely fucking insane in part 2. Because I've got a lot of crazy shit planned.
Do I get to fuck people up?
You might get to fuck people, period, too. Remember I told you I have a Atomic Blonde planned.
Yee! Oh, so Robin's a lesbian. I don't think we touched on
That's
that.
another reason I've been trying to get you guys to the lounge. But you don't know that.
Robin has a penis now.
Uh-huh. Did that just dawn on you?
Dude, I'm gonna pull the Jack Black line.
Of all the things you guys have seen her put together on camera, I don't think this would have crossed your mind. She goes, Robin has a penis now.
Dude, I'm gonna steal from Jack Black. I'm gonna be like,
Hmm.
Yasmina, come look at my penis.
What does that sound like to like NPCs?
Yasmina, come look at my penis.
Oh, that's great.
And all you hear is King Crusher go, fuck you, dude.
That's okay. Here I come.
Wait,
wanna
let me
look at
see if
mine?
mine's bigger.
You want to look at mine? Watch it wiggle. Okay, enough talking about penis.
Jude's over in the corner.
All right, so I think we've covered pretty much everything except the one thing I can't seem to remember.
And the one thing that we can't disclose yet because we need to give them time to.
Oh, there's a bunch of shit I can't disclose yet
I meant a beverage.
that I really want to, and I can't. It's a very. By the way, did you see y'all's artwork on this version? So here's you.
The glare. Okay.
That's Jack.
He's dead.
Tink. Ty. Vic.
Is that her?
That's Jennifer Drips. That's Damian Bang.
Jennifer Drips.
Her romance partner is Matilda Drops. And she looks like Michonne from The Walking Dead
Please,
in a Catwoman suit.
please tell me you're not gonna have her walk up and go, say hello to my romance partner.
They're not going to be in it. I put this on here because I wanted one with everyone just in case I got 6 people. But I didn't get 6 people.
We still got a viewer going in the chat.
Yeah.
But
Oh, well,
y'all
thank
stuck
you for
around this
watching.
long, right?
Right? Thanks for watching. We appreciate that. Like, share, subscribe, all that drill. We're trying to reach 200.
Oh, I do want to tease something.
Yeah.
There is one other thing that I think we're both looking forward to coming up.
Nope. I'm dreading it.
I ain't got to do it. I can stop writing.
I mean, I don't know how much you're prepared if you got all the writing done in like 2 weeks. I'm just saying.
You think I've only been working on this for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
No. 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 I have been putting this together.
You said you couldn't
Since-
start your notes until after season 5.
Dude, I started it in the fucking trailer.
But you lost all that.
I had to start over, but I still
Yeah,
had
2
what I
weeks
had
ago.
in Google Docs.
From 2 weeks ago.
No. You think all that shit just went away?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Fantasy High.
Yes. Si, senor.
Okay. Say that in Eddie's voice.
Si, senor. I have kaleidoscope dysplasia.
Clitocranial. Are you going to say that? I'm going to have to do your dad correcting you, aren't I?
Yes.
Dustin's going to go, oh my God.
That's gonna be my running gag. Is I can't say the own name of my own thing properly.
Your dad's going to be, oh my God.
This kid's hopeless.
Clitocranial. Son.
Son. He doesn't have the lisp anymore.
No, it's just kind of like a little,
It's like this now.
like son.
Instead of this, it's this.
Son. It's clitocranial.
That's so sad.
Anyways,
Sorry.
I am working on my very first campaign group.
It's gonna blow. I love you.
I love you. I'm just gonna stop. He won't ever play it.
Oh, that reminds me. I remember now what I was forgetting, and it's the reason why I'm fucking with you so hard.
Oh,
So I'm gonna go ahead. We're still gonna do it. I'm just letting you know. Now I have to take all new notes before next session. Y'all's plan to raid the Mercury facility is nowhere in my notes. And the notes to get back the brick, I have a completely different scene planned. So now I have to scratch that and rewrite it.
This is gonna be me after session 1.
And it's a significant portion of notes.
It's gonna be me after session 1 of my shit, isn't it?
I'll let you know just how far off of what I had planned you went, okay?
Oh no.
Okay, see here? Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Impresario's warehouse is where that MacGuffin hunt starts. To have a conversation with the impresario, to which he would offer the brick back if you can beat his dogs in a fight, is what I had planned.
This is not what's happening.
At all.
This is
I even had a cool twist planned for it.
the first Never After all over again.
No, this is freshman year.
What was the cool twist?
He was actually going to make you fight guys in leather dog masks instead of actual dogs. That way you weren't killing dogs.
I would have preferred that. Like,
But they were going to be hopped up on APS. So it was challenging still.
you know, technically, if I took some of that stuff, it wouldn't really affect Robin because none of this is real.
Yes, it would. It would affect Greg's body and it's Robin's consciousness in there. She would feel it. You felt the fucking burn and gag reflex from the whiskey, didn't you? It don't matter if it's real. You can really take damage in here. You can really die here.
I'm excited.
I have a lot of work ahead of me now. Thank you for that. And if Tank and Strife and Nexus are watching, now you know what you did. Because you all agreed to this plan. I'm only hoping, because I also had to change the fucking shit for the cocktail lounge just to fucking get you there. So I have to take more notes on that as well.
He is so going to get me back from this.
And I'm worried about how it's going to play out when you go back to Barsemian.
He is so going to get me back for this.
You see what I mean when I say I have to improvise most of this shit?
That's why you told me to be ready to improv.
Mm-hmm.
You're planning on getting back at me, aren't you?
I have a whole 2 pages of notes that are useless.
I'm so fun.
Anyway,
As a player and as a GM.
that's it for this episode. We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks with the stunning and thrilling conclusion.
However, he has to workshop it.
Yeah. So,
I'm coming for you, Judas.
till next time.
Whoop, whoop.
I almost did the touchscreen. Look at that. I fucked up our sign off. Where is the end button?
It's right there.
Fuck, I'm hot. That's the last line.
Dude, that